Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the channel. There's really no better way than to start your day with a gentle yoga flow. It will wake up your body, make you feel energized, and help you start into a wonderful day. So come grab your mat and join me for this yoga flow.
We begin our practice today standing at the front of the mat. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out through the nose. Feel how your belly and chest rise on the inhale and lower down on the exhale. On the next inhale, raise the arms overhead, palms touching. Exhale, lower the hands down to your heart. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Once again, inhale, raise the arms. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, bend over to the right. Feel the stretch through the left side of your body. Inhale, come back to center. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Exhale, bend over to the left and feel the stretch through the right side of your body. Inhale, come back up to center. Right hand grabs your left wrist. Exhale, bend over to the right. Feel the stretch all the way from the shoulder down to the hip. Inhale, come back up to center. Switch hands. Exhale, bend over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. And following your own pace, flow through one more round of the sequence. When you're ready, we meet back in center. Exhale, lower the hands down to the heart. From here on, I'll join you at the front of the mat. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward bend. Grab both elbows with the opposite hand and rock from side to side. Find the connection between your movements and your inhales and exhales. Can you already feel how your body slowly opens up while you remain in the pose? Maybe you can feel a difference in your calves, hamstrings, or your back. Feel free to remain in this position, or for a deeper variation of this pose, remain bent over and interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the extended arms behind your back and gently lower them towards the ground. Release the grip and drop the left hand onto the ground, placing it on the outside of the right foot. Reach the right hand up towards the sky. Exhale, lower the right hand down to the mat and place it on the outside of the left foot. Inhale, reach the left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, come down to neutral and switch hands again. Inhale, raise the right hand. Left hand remains on the ground. Right hand reaches towards the sky. And if it feels good, you can microbend your left knee. Exhale, come back down to neutral and switch hands. Inhale, reach the left hand up, and if you've done so on the other side, you can microbend the right leg. Your gaze can either be towards the ground or up towards the left hand. Exhale, come back down to center into forward bend. Inhale, rise up and lift the hands overhead. Exhale, lower the hands in front of the heart. Once more, bring the attention back to your breath. To bring up our energy and get the heart rate pumping, we'll flow through a couple of rounds of modified sun salutations A. Inhale, raise the hands overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, forward bend. Inhale, lift halfway, straighten the spine. Exhale, step the right leg back and find a solid foundation. Inhale, lift both hands up over your head for high lunge. Your right leg is straight. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat, step back into plank and lower into chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest for cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes back under, lift the hips back and up for your first downward facing dog of today's practice. Maybe it feels good to walk out your dog and alternate bending your knees. Inhale, walk both legs forward to the front of the mat. Exhale, release into forward bend. Inhale, stand up and raise the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the palms in front of your heart. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, forward bend. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step the left leg back. Inhale, lift up for high lunge. Arms reach towards the sky. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat, step back into plank and lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest for upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Check that your weight is equally distributed between your hands and your feet. Inhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Exhale, hinge forward, forward bend. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, center the palms in front of the heart. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, forward bend. Inhale, lift halfway, step the right leg back and rise up to high lunge, arms by your ears. Exhale, lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise up all the way. Exhale, lower the hands down. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, hinge forward, forward bend. Inhale, lift up and step the left leg back. Rise up for high lunge, arms by your ears. Exhale, lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or jump to the front of the mat, lift halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise up all the way, palms meet. Exhale, lower the hands in front of the heart. Check your posture, roll back your shoulders, spine is upright. Lift your right leg off the floor and grab your knee with both hands. Make small circles with your ankle. And then reverse directions, going into the opposite direction. Release the knee, hinge forward and extend the right leg back towards the back of the mat. Hands in prayer pose in front of the heart. If you find it difficult balancing in this pose, lower the 2 peace fingers of each hand down onto the mat for additional stability. Lower the right foot down to the mat and rise up for high lunge on the right side. Arms by your ears. Engage your quads and hamstrings to build a solid foundation for this pose. Reach back with your left hand and grab the right hamstring. Arch your back and feel the stretch through the right side of your body. From here, we'll transition into extended side angle on the right side. Inhale deeply. Exhale, turn your right foot out to the side. Lean over your front leg and extend the right arm overhead. The left elbow can rest on your thigh. On the next exhale, come up to neutral. Lower the back hand onto your right thigh. Lift the left hand up and lean back. Reverse warrior. Inhale, lean forward and lower the left elbow to your left thigh. Come back into extended side angle. Your gaze is under your armpit or towards the right fingertips. Inhale, come up into warrior 2, straighten the front leg and rotate the left foot to the side of the mat. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips and lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge forward, wide-legged forward bend. You can place your hands on the ground in between your feet or grab the backside of your legs or ankles. For a deeper variation of this pose, interlace the fingers behind your back and lower them down towards the ground behind your head. Breathe deeply, and with each exhale, feel how gravity takes you deeper into the pose. With the next inhale, come back up to standing, pivot towards the front of the mat, bend the left knee, and raise the arms for high lunge. Exhale, lower both hands onto the mat, step back and lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lift up, hands above the head. Exhale, lower the hands in front of the heart. Let's now repeat the same flow on the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up and grab the knee with both hands. Rotate the left ankle, first a few times to the right, then switch directions. Exhale, extend the left leg all the way back and hinge forward into warrior 3. Hands in front of the heart. To help with the balance, focus your gaze on one spot. Exhale, slowly lower the left leg back and down onto the mat. Inhale, rise up and lift the arms overhead for high lunge. Engage your quads and hamstrings in both legs to stabilize in the position. Reach back with the right hand and grab the back side of your left leg. Open up through the left side of your body as the left hand reaches up towards the sky. From here, we'll transition into extended side angle. On your next exhale, turn your left foot out to the side of your mat. Lean over your front leg and extend the left arm overhead. Your biceps is by your ear. On the next exhale, come up to neutral. Lower the back hand onto your left thigh and lift the right hand up towards the sky over your head. Open up through the right side of your body. Inhale, come back into side angle. Your gaze is towards your armpit or towards the left fingertips. Feel the stretch along your left side of your body, all the way from the toes to the tip of your fingers. Inhale, come up into Warrior 2. Exhale, rotate to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up for a high lunge. Exhale, put the hands down on the mat, lower into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From down dog, we transition straight into our yogi squat. Inhale, jump to the front of the mat. Place your feet wide along the edges of the mat and lower down into your yogi squat. Bring your palms together, hands in front of the heart. Elbows rest against the inside of your knees. To open up the hips even further, you can lower your right shoulder towards your right knee and gently press your left knee out with your left hand. Switch sides, place your left shoulder inside your left knee and press the right knee out with your right hand. Come back to center and slowly come out of the pose back into a standing position. As we approach the end of today's practice, find your own way down onto your mat and lie down on your back. Hug your knees into your chest to make a compact ball. Your forehead pulls towards your knees. Slowly lower your head back down onto the mat and gently rock from side to side. Extend your legs back out and find your way into a comfortable position lying on your back. Take a few deep and conscious breaths in and out through your nose. Feel how your belly rises on the inhale and lowers back down towards the mat on the exhale. How does your body feel after completing this morning flow? Can you feel a change in the energy compared to before you started this practice? Gather your awareness in the chest and feel how your chest rises on the inhale and lowers down on the exhale. Begin to introduce small movements into your hands and feet. Bring your feet in towards your hips. Roll over to your favorite side and push up into a seated position. Keep your eyes closed and come into a cross-legged seated position. Your hands can rest on your knees. From this place of calm and stillness that you have cultivated, I invite you to set an intention for the rest of your day. Take a few moments to decide on your personal direction. Now join your palms in front of your heart and thank yourself for taking the time to practice yoga today. Slowly open your eyes and let your intention carry into your day. Thank you so much for joining me for this morning flow. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day.